everyone, Niner here, hello! Today we are back to watch a League of Legends review by Seth. Yes, I'm not a League player. Maybe you know. I have a huge disliking on League. Yes, I'm very public and strong about it, okay? It's the community, it's the game, and I played with friends and it just doesn't grow on me. That's why people put this video on the punishment well. We are right now doing a punishment well on stream as like a special event, and people be like, Niner, you should watch this League video, you know, it will be funny. And I was like, okay man, all my understanding about League is they have pretty much couple hot women, and that's all I know. Other than that, I tried to say more nice thing about it, but I paused for 10 seconds. I really tried, okay? Anyway, let's watch this League video, shall we? And it's by our SsethTzeentach's. This is my first time trying to say his full name. I really hope that's correct. SsethTzeentach's. Anyway, the video gonna be good. Oh, I believe.
Hey people, Seth here.
Hey people, Niner here. Hi, Seth.
What is a League of Legends?
Oh, so sorry. Is this AI?
Hey people, Seth here.
What is this?
What is a League of Legends? That's
What is League of Legends?
a very good question. On the surface, it's a MOBA, which is still popular,
Ooh, a lot of players.
despite most games ending after top or mid feeds free kills. A snowball of mistakes which start the moment you begin queuing. Win or lose, the only victory is choosing not to play.
You don't want to lose, you don't want to get on that rage creating journey, yo, just don't play, okay? The only winning is to not play, bro.
Each day, I leave a dirty dish on the counter. Each day I come back, and the ants establish a new Silk Road to carry my table scraps. League players are much the same. They're conditioned for abuse and return to their abuser without fail. Because
they're in a toxic relationship, you know, they're just addicted.
they're going to change for real this time. DoorDash.
She's hot, but she should gotten much bigger. 600 pounds Lewis would be a literal goddess. I mean,
Dashing a bottom-friendly diet prepares the League player for a lifetime of incontinence as they get shafted daily by Riot Games. Cum clot going up my brain. I'm gonna are
what's a cum clot?
the last words of each individual.
Is it actual meaning clotting on? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is that? Is that like a real condition?
That subjugates their white matter to League. Their lifeless body is found at the computer, and their parents cry as they explain to the coroner that the purple-skinned dwarves their son was fapping to was in fact popular characters Lulu and Tristana from League of Legends. And this will be your fate should you ignore my warnings. The big question on everyone's mind is Dota 2 better than... Yes, it is.
The ultimate saying that people always fight over with is Dota 2 better than League.
Then again, this is a comparison between playing with emotionally unstable Germans and whoever hasn't been conscripted to the front lines. They're not playing to win, they're playing to forget, because this is their last solo queue before getting deployed to Donbass.
Where's Donbass?
Additionally, every dollar spent on League is a dollar spent on the 2027 reunification of Chinese Taipei. Every dollar spent on Dota is another calorie consumed by Gabe Newell. But you'll never play that because all the female bot lane characters are in League, and you'll continue in the hopes of finding a mentally unstable e-girl with borderline personality disorder.
I mean...
So her
I'm not normal, finally, I'm not crazy.
insane demonic genes may combine with your autism. You will flood the earth with your autistic, nonverbal offspring. The meek shall inherit bronze free, which by that point will be even lower, and the average rank will be Driftwood 5. Son, I have a confession to make. I invested your entire trust fund into based Groy per coin, and unfortunately... I lost everything. Luckily, I still had $500 to buy the new Faker Ari skin. Please, don't f yourself. Think of how much rope I'm gonna be shooting.
What's that
when your diabetic mother cosplays
was that person it was some feet?
Sir and PAX East. Unfortunately, we're in debt, and I'm forced to sell you off to a wealthy, charismatic homosexual. Please, forgive me in the same way that I've already forgiven myself. You couldn't understand the philosophy of this company by seeing which champions they release. After all, they know their audience. Women for the sick gooners. Women for the e-kittens dating them.
I like the woman.
And for Jax players.
What?
Why even spend money on gifting your e-girl skins when you can save 80% by lacing her drinking water with fluoxetine for the same effect?
Again, what is that? Where did you get all this knowledge? What is that for? Is that for constipation?
I have a theory about League, and it pertains to all mainstream multiplayer games. Chat filters and moderation don't fix the problem. They only serve to stifle the Aryan spirit. Now, everyone's become a little tattletale, skirting around the rules, trying to infuriate you so they can send their epic report to Daddy Riot. You know what this makes you? You're the same as that one kid who cries to the principal. Snitches get stitches, and if it were up to me, we'd take you to Birmingham and stone you to in Sharia court.
But the thing is, when you cry for help come, right? If you don't cry, nobody will ever know. No.
Cannot suppress the human condition. We are the sons of a... You could not lobotomize.
Okay.
Similarly, Vanguard doesn't prevent cheating. The only purpose of it is for Shishu Hongshu, intern at...
Dude, my brother, okay, is that wrong name? Shishu Gongzhou. My dude just make us up name. It literally took me like a whole 10 seconds of my brain power be like, is that a wrong name? No, it's not. Or is it?
Riot Games to push a bad update and destroy my computer. You know how you cheat in this game? You make a smurf, and then you're at a level playing field because everyone else made one before you. At this point, there's no such thing as a new player. Only a Yasuo main who can't leave silver. Despite this, Riot will never do anything, which is probably for the best, as any decision they've ever taken is always the worst. Come back in a few years when surrender votes start at 10 minutes, and simply thinking of a racial slur activates Vanguard. League is an ontological anchor in time. We represent our lives not in years, but as emotion before and after quitting League.
You're suddenly so deep.
Tyler 1 got permabanned, now he's a father.
Really? For real? He got a kid?
Game Donkey banned himself, now he's pregnant.
What the fuck? How? No, he can't be pregnant.
I got 30-day chat restricted. Now I take subcutaneous clitoral injections of 5cc trend.
Again, what is that? What is that? What is that curing?
Alone, and
I'm actually gonna Google it. Wait. Clitoral injection refers to the injection of PRP or other filler to the clitoris to potentially enhance sexual function and satisfaction. Okay.
Cutaneous clitoral injections of 5cc trenbolone, and I've never felt better. League is the demiurge. To break out of this asylum, you must realize there is no lock or key, and we may simply...
But they can't, they're addicted!
Walk away. Despite my critique, there is a purpose to League.
What, to trigger the human being in this earth to be more angry?
Best psychological evaluation out there. Forget the MBTI or whatever.
But I like MBTI. By the way, everyone, my MBTI recently changed. I was ENFP, now I'm ENTP.
To conduct job interviews by making the applicant play League of Legends. Everything you need to know about a person's character, you'll learn from watching ranked solo queue. And make sure he's playing a support. If your friendship can withstand League, it's already tested, and we stand as brothers. I rendered this in 4K on my MacBook Pro. Hopefully, the extra effort comes through. The personal...
But dude, it's like 300p right there.
computer is a modern manifestation of Solomon's Temple. Leaving a pulmonary embolism on Google servers is the least I can do. Initially, I thought a lot of people complaining about audio were audiophiles. These are people who molest music instead of... It is my unfortunate discovery that after 5 years of doing this full time, that I have been recording audio with an XLR microphone without installing any drivers. However, like a mama bird vomiting my regurgitated food into your mouth, I know what you truly need. So it has been unfortunate for the listener that I must inform you I've uninstalled them and have no intention of getting better. In fact,
based, I support that. You never change.
In fact, I'll make it worse. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild, gang stalking my enemies until they die. You're all truly wonderful. I have no idea who these men are, and I'm not complicit in any crimes. Your Honor, have a good one.
He's licking his armpit. That's a man licking his armpit. I hope he showered before that. That's the League review as I promised. I've watched some content regarding to League because I love you all and I made a promise and I'm keeping it, okay? For me, we will never ever play League. I have played it and I can hugely say I dislike it and will never ever play it again. Alright? The game graphic 2D thing doesn't make sense to me. The community doesn't make sense to me. The League memes, it doesn't make sense to me. So stop sending me League memes, please and thank you. Anyway, I'm very peaceful. I love you all a lot, okay? I will see you all on the next video. I hope you all enjoy this little short league review by Seth and us watching it together. And we will do more stuff in the future. See you on the next video. Bye bye. Take care. Mwah.